action. What's up? What's up?
We're back, y'all. Welcome to our channel.
Mingling with the Mileys.
And this is gonna be a pajama and wine party edition. We got our little candle. Can y'all see our candle?
Pajama jam.
Hey, this candle I got for Christmas. Black Cherry Merlot. Bath and Body Works.
Fine.
It's bomb. Well, let me catch you lighting it.
I bought it. I'm gonna light everything.
Why do they think because they buy stuff? First of all, and this is a whole nother episode, but I'm just gonna throw this in here in the beginning. This was super sweet. A couple of weeks back, bought me a nice little card. Came to the job, grabbed my car, went to clean my car. When I got in the car, when he brought it back, it was a chocolate bar, right? Symphony bar, giant size. And a sweet little card, right? He ate the candy bar.
I didn't eat. You ate it. You began eating it.
It was mine to begin to eat.
It was sitting there. I mean,
he always finishes, like, anytime he brought me chocolate to be sweet, he eat it. He brought me Snickers home the other day.
All the chocolate she needs. She don't need all that other stuff.
He brought me Snickers home the other day, trying to be sweet because the night before we had no chocolate and I was whining about it, whatever.
And I made you some brownies.
That was the next day.
So that's what I'm saying, like.
That do not make up for the fact that you ate my chocolate that you brought me.
If I'd have came in the house and ate them and didn't even offer to give you none, right.
So today's episode, just to get back on track, today's episode will be Dedrick's. It's regarding the proposal, but you hosting, right?
Yeah, I'm the host. It's my show. Today is mine. Fix your eyes.
So he's hosting because we're talking about the proposal. Like we told y'all how we met and about us. We're engaged. And this is about the proposal. And for those of y'all who hadn't seen the proposal, we do intend to post the video on our channel after this video.
Yeah, continuing.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So we're going to post the proposal video.
Yeah.
And I still can't make it through the video.
You're such a crybaby, dude.
I cannot believe how you watched it. Like, I have literally not watched it. I can't do it. I can't make it through it. And despite my ring being missing, y'all, we are engaged. I lost it.
I wish you would.
I ain't lose it. It's at the jeweler. It's getting sad. Calm down.
Lose it if you want to. We're gonna be one of the couples that says, "That's just materialistic. The love is inside. Lose it if you want to."
Whatever.
So kickstarting this new episode of the proposal and everything like that. So many people have asked me questions that I can't really answer because I knew of it, but I think these questions are more so geared towards you, but you're not there when they ask me these questions. So I'm just going to ask these questions that they ask me to you. So for the viewers. Yeah.
We hadn't set a date. I'm still like, we got so much going on, y'all. We ain't even thought about it. We have thought about a date. We've conversated about a date, but we ain't really set a date. So we're going to announce the date. You know what we should do? Save the date on here.
Mm-hmm. That'll be cool.
Once we come up with the date, we'll do a date announcement. So what's my question?
All right. Mingling with the Mileys.
And he put him in his phone.
I'm prepared, y'all.
Nope.
So one of the questions that I often get is, to sum up this past year of leading up to the proposal, how would you explain the relationship from day one up until that moment?
How would I explain our relationship?
Yeah, like up until that moment, like the proposal, leading up to that, like any expectations or any kind of thoughts that this could be the day or.
No. Like, leading up to that day, no. There were no, like, I was completely shocked. I had absolutely no idea that was what was happening. Like, even up until that very moment when I saw everybody standing on the bridge, I'm like, what all these people doing out here? It's freezing out here. Like, who else out here? So, like, I mean, we've talked about marriage and being together and kids and homes and, you know, we've had those conversations.
Right.
But I just didn't think it was happening that soon.
Yeah.
And then you being so, like, because you're pretty particular when it comes to planning, considering you're so, like, thoughtful.
Gotta be thoughtful with your ladies, man.
And meticulous about, like, how you do stuff. So, like, the birthday, when you did that scavenger hunt for my birthday, you were, like, bugging. Like, I knew it was something happening because you were, like, spazzing out. Like, you were rude.
So stressful.
Dude, he was so stressed out to the point where it's surprise. I'm just like, don't do nothing next year because this is stressing you out too much. Like, you being rude to me and everything. Like, I asked him something, he'll pop off, and I'm like...
I wasn't so much being rude. It was just so overwhelming trying to get everything together. I wasn't being rude.
But that's what I'm saying. You did that for the birthday, but, like, you didn't... There were no telltale signs for the proposal, like, that something was happening because you weren't really, like, bugging out.
Because I was bugging out with others. Others saw that.
Yeah.
You didn't so much see that, like...
Yeah, you did good in keeping it. I guess that's why I didn't know. Like, you didn't give off any signs.
Yeah.
Question 2.
Question 2 kind of piggybacks off of the first one. And on that day, just tell everybody what took place on that day. And just leading up to that day, like, what were your thoughts as far as going on? Mind you, it was our anniversary as well.
Yeah, so that was kind of how it started. We had been making plans to do something special for the year anniversary, and we just wanted to do something nice, to get dressed up real nice, and to do like a nice dinner, and that's basically what I thought we were doing. Except, looking back, like, hindsight is always 20/20. So looking back on it, I should have known. Primarily because, like, you were real particular about, this gotta match this. Like, when we were getting our outfits together for the date, you were being particular about that, and you never care. And then, like, your hair, and you were like, I had messed up a nail, and, like, looking back on that now, like, I should have picked all of that up.
Fellas, 1-on-1. If you know you're gonna propose to your girl, make sure she gets her nails done. Because what you don't want is for her to have that ring and she's stunting and them pictures come back and her nails are not done. She might say no.
One of my nails was busted up and I was not getting it fixed, like, adamant about not getting it fixed. And he might ask, like, what color you getting your nails? Your nails look good when I come from the salon, but he ain't just adamant about, hey, you got a busted up nail. You ain't gonna get that fixed? And so he was doing that week. I'm like, dude, I'm not getting this nail fixed. I said, which one broke? He couldn't even tell.
Just know.
But, like, looking back on it, I kind of feel like I should have known, but I had no idea.
Yeah.
So when we were still, like, going on the date, going to the car, and it was like a -2 outside.
It was not that cold. It was cold.
So cold.
It was cold, mind you. It was cold, but it wasn't that cold.
And I didn't know where we was going, and he was, man, we get down to that bridge. I'm like, are we finna walk over the bridge? Like, what's happening? But he told me the day prior that I couldn't ask any questions.
Yeah.
So when I said, dude, where we going? Like, what are we doing on the bridge? Like, it's freezing. He was like, can't ask no questions.
That was the only way I was going to get her to walk the bridge, if I was to sit here and tell her, like, hey, no questions. Like, just...
And then even the photographer being on the bridge taking pictures of us, like, wow, we need to post those too.
Yeah, nobody's seen them.
Yeah, we got to post those. But the photographer taking pictures of us while we walked across the bridge, like, just inconspicuously, but he acted like he had just another little decoy over there posing, but he was actually taking pictures. I still was so unsuspecting. I had no idea.
It was pretty
You did a
cool.
good job.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Good job.
So, as far as the mental note of, like you said, hindsight is 20/20. Looking up until that point, as far as, like, how do you feel like the steps that I've taken up until that point? How do you feel about marriage and the preparation up until that point?
I feel like you did a good job with the proposal. I don't really know how to answer that question though. Like I don't really know, like because I was unsuspecting, it wasn't something that was just something that I harped on, like something that I thought about. Like I'm not one of those girly girls. Well, ooh, weddings, ooh, like before you, I ain't thought about this. Like I don't even have kids. I never even thought about that. But I just never like pictured it the way you did it. It was bomb. Never imagined it would happen the way that it happened. My views on marriage were sacred. I feel like it's something sacred. But I just never
blood in, blood out.
I just never thought about it as much.
Yeah.
I never thought about it as much. But I can say the like it is different. Like that one day, that proposal has made a vast difference. Like in our just everyday relationship, everyday like conversation, thought. It's like everything has purpose. And the level of commitment has, been turned up a notch. And so people ask me like, is it different being a fiance? And it's just a matter of like a term or like a title or in a ring, but it's definitely a whole different ballgame.
So I don't know if this is still the same sense of that. This is not even a question I written down. Is a relationship more important or a title?
Definitely the relationship.
Yeah.
Definitely the relationship. Most definitely the relationship. I feel like we have a good relationship. We cool. We friends first, and so I feel like we have a good relationship, and I would prefer that over a ring any day. If we didn't, you might have got a no.
Let me know right now, cause
no, I'm just playing. But that's
I'm
important.
broke because of it.
I feel like we definitely got to keep, keep that aspect of it important.
Yeah, most definitely.
So what we gonna do now, y'all? We gonna post a proposal video.
Yeah.
And I'm sure most of y'all who are watching have seen it, but if you haven't, it's gonna be posted too with this video. You feel this wine?
I kind of do.
I'm a little tipsy. Cheers.
And we ain't got no kids this weekend either.
Good night.